Doing a quick little tour of the garden before the heat really sets in. Planted some bee balm in that pink container right there. This is my row of peppers of all varieties. Then of course we have the pumpkin patch. Ooh, pumpkin. My sad looking sunflower because the woodchucks got in and ate it. Some more bee balm that I planted over here, which I'm going to be planting all around because there's a lot. The majority of that you see sticking up is bee balm and sage. That's the herb patch. So we've got lavender, sage, oregano, some silver queen thyme, which is next to the blueberries, which is just past that cinder block there. And then we have the monstrous raspberry bush, which is at least 6 feet tall right now. And in those containers are, I believe, acorn squash and butternut squash. And then I have some tomatoes, ornamental chives, some marigolds. And then I'm just setting up for, Frannie, don't eat that. Oh my gosh, brain fart. I'm setting up that area for the acorn squash and the butternut squash. Frannie, don't eat that. And that's pretty much it for the garden. I kind of didn't realize like how big the pumpkins would get. Like they're just like going all over the place. And I probably could have planted something in between for weed control, but I didn't. So I have learned from that. And then, those bamboo things that you see over there, that's going to be the green bean tower, which I was going to get it done today, but it's going to be 94 degrees. So we're not doing that today. Oh, daisies. And, of course, the Frannolds. Frannekins. She always has to inspect, right? So this is the other view. It's our weeds. Building a walkway there. Have some mint there that's getting decimated by some bugs. Now, I am not a perfect gardener. I am actually a chaotic gardener. And this is probably the most organized. Frannie, get out of there. The most organized I've been in a very long time. Plus we have the polytunnel, so that really helps. And of course that's where the shed used to be. Come on, Frannie, get out of that. And anybody else's dogs just like randomly throw themselves to the ground and for whatever scent that they're... Frannie, get out of there. There's glass over there. Come on. Silly dog. Alright, now we're going to walk over to the polytunnel. Doop, 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 doop. So we're not going to go in it because I like to open the front up and then put this barrier up. So, so far it's been keeping the critters out. Now I've covered my greens with a thin mesh netting to protect them from the sun, because they do get burned. However, over here, because of the cucumbers that are probably going to end up growing all the way down here because they're like insane right now, the peppers and the tomatoes, I've created a little bit of some shade. So for the things that, let me see if I can zoom in. You can see right where my finger is, that's some more lettuce. Let me zoom back out. Boop. And then I have some more romaine in that pot right there. We have some strawberries. And we've got a bunch of tomato plants that hopefully will get some tomatoes soon. I feel like we're behind, but apparently we're right on time for that. And then I planted some more romaine lettuce over there. And I started my fall herbs. So this is a really good time to start planning for your fall garden, which is what I'm doing over here. And later on, I will show you what I am planting for that, aside from herbs. And then this is just the yard. Come on, Frannie, walk with me. Good girl. And this is just the flower garden where we attract all sorts of pollinators. I have a ton of daisies. I've got a bunch of irises and lilies in here and things that bloom at different times. Nope, don't eat that, Frannie. Come on. She's just like eating a bunch of random grass. So I planted a bunch of lemon balm in here as well. Like I said, I have an overabundance of mint and lemon balm. And the majority of it I just let go to flower for the pollinators. Come on. Come on, silly. Come on, silly. Come on. You want to see the other side of the garden? Yeah. Right, and the bleeding hearts are done for the year. But now I got some of these. Ooh, I think those are some kind of phlox. The majority of the stuff I forgot the names of. I lost don't eat that, the tags for. That's why I have no idea what pumpkin I'm growing. My little pollinators. I've got to put out more water dishes for them. I do that over there. So the birds, the squirrels, the bunnies, and the whoever. You're right. Can get some water. And then when I find a bee that's in distress, I put them on the daisies. And then I just add a little bit of water on there. Because you want to keep your pollinators hydrated just as much as you want to be hydrated. Right, Franolds? All right. And that's really it. Figured I'd give you a little tour. We're still, working on everything. We're probably going to expand the garden out this way and just do a squash garden. It's something that my grandfather did. Whew. And he had a garden specifically just for all his squashes. Oh yeah, that pile right there. Remember the woodchuck short that I posted yesterday? So they weren't... Frannie, what are you doing? So they were trying to get into that wall there, which is our driveway, but they couldn't. So it was hiding behind that pile of leftover shed. And I do feel bad, but at the same time, there's plenty of woods. Plenty of woods. So, but yeah, this is the feeding station for the birds, and apparently the squirrels and the bunnies and the woodchucks. What are you doing? This dog, crazy dog. I've got to clean out the water things for them, but I do see the squirrels come over, get some water. Come on, Frannie, walk with me. Good girl. Nope. I guess we want to roll around today. But that's about it. That's what we have going on. I'm going to be working on a video for self-sufficiency and homesteading and what that means, because it's really not what you think. It's not like acres of land. I mean, this took years to achieve. Right, Franolds? She's so cute. All right, say bye. Say like my stuff and subscribe.